This podcast is part of the Deluxe Edition Network. To find other great shows on the network, head over to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. That's deluxeeditionnetwork.com.
Hey everybody, this is Chase from Barrel Age Flicks. Go ahead and check out our Patreon for raw, uncut footage and early access to all of our episodes. The link is in the description and it's only $5 a month. Thanks for listening.
For centuries, the Society of the Black Dragon has sanctioned an ancient rite of combat, known as the Kumite, open only to the world's most lethal warriors. It has never been won by a Westerner.
You are not Japanese. I can do it.
Now, for the first time, the true story of America's super agent Frank Dukes can be revealed.
Uncle Sam can't afford to let you get hurt.
I'm going to Hong Kong.
Frank is going to fight in the Kumite, and we're here to stop him.
An awesome human weapon.
It hurts me just looking at it.
Who infiltrates the Chinese underworld.
I did not come this far to stop now.
Take him.
To enter a forbidden competition.
Couldn't you just get me in?
Strict rules, no press.
You telling me you never break rules?
Where every fighting style, every worthy opponent, every deadly technique clash in savage combat.
Time to separate the men from the boys.
And only one will triumph.
Now I break you.
International martial arts sensation Jean-Claude Van Damme in Bloodsport. The true story of the ultimate champion.
Welcome to Barrel Age Flicks. This is Ron. I have been traumatized. And in the show we have...
This is Ragnar. I'm so confused right now.
And... Fuck you, Chase!
Yeah, fuck me. All right, hey everybody.
And finally...
Hey, this is Goot.
I am Goot! What is up, What is up, everybody? Welcome to BAF.
What was that?
Kumite. I was always wondering what they were saying, actually.
Kumite.
So today... Oh, go ahead.
Ali Kazam.
I heard somebody say so.
Shazam.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know.
Shazam.
So today...
Wrong movie.
We're having a little bit of a different way of recording because we actually have Chase streaming for the first time. And
What the fuck are you doing over there?
He's trying to look good for the camera. You know this ain't a video podcast.
I'm not
buddy.
trying to look good for the camera. I'm trying to make sure I can see you guys and still have good audio.
So you're going to hold that
now
fucking shit in your hand the whole fucking like 2 hours that we're doing the show here?
Let's do it.
Jesus
Be a workout for your arm.
Right?
It's
Anyways,
only like 2 pounds. It's fine.
today we are doing the movie Bloodsport, this is Ragnar's pick, and Bloodsport was released February 26, 1988, directed by Newt Arnold. He's directed a couple
Newt
movies
Gingrich.
here, but the one thing that
I was thinking the same thing.
But the funny thing is that he's been an assistant director to many classic films. He was assistant director to Blade Runner, Godfather Part 2, The Abyss, Rules of Engagement, and War Games. So a lot of classic films right there.
It's a lot of 80s.
Fucking love War Games.
Yeah.
That's a great movie
yeah.
with Matthew Broderick.
It's fantastic.
Hell
Yeah.
That's a great movie. That's a great 80s gem. The budget of this movie was $1.5 million, so a very low budget, but the box office on this was actually $50 million, so it made a lot of change back. It actually did
Yeah,
pretty
this
well
was in the
theater.
height of the karate craze,
There was a lot of karate movies. I mean, when you think of the Karate
and
Kid.
every other dude had his fucking headband and a punching bag in his garage, thinking he was a badass.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember, have you ever seen those videos, like the martial arts spoofs?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Where they're like trying to hit the dummies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or the ones where and this will lead into the rest of the show later on, but the when they're doing like the PBS shows late at night,
Yeah.
where go to my dojo and you will learn how to be a ninja. You will learn how to be a kung fu master, and you can barely fucking get your leg above your fucking knee,
Yep.
All on pictures of pulling dynamite right now.
Yes.
Yes.
Him and Kip. Gosh.
Well, the cast in this movie is Our first ever movie with second movie.
Number 2.
Yep, this is our number 2 is Jean-Claude Van Damme. We also have
Bart Dukes.
Forrest Whitaker. I forgot that Forrest Whitaker was in this movie.
Yeah, him and his eye.
You could see.
He could see that.
Yes, he could. Donald Gibb. Well, that's why he fell off the boat. Donald Gibb.
That's how he fucked up his eye.
Leah Ayres. We got Roy Cho. Then we also have Bolo Young.
Bolo Yang.
Yeah, yes. And then we got Bolo Young and Norman Burton. The Rotten Tomatoes score for this movie, this is the interesting thing. It got a 43% for critical, but it got a 73% for user score. So actually, this is a big favorite with a lot of people.
It's a cult classic, dude.
That's the thing. When it came to Jean-Claude Van Damme, almost every single movie he's done has been like tournament movies. I've noticed. Okay, you guys have seen The Quest, right? Mm-hmm. So Goot's seen it.
Like Galaxy Quest or what?
No, The Quest. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Okay, you've seen Kickboxer. Then you also have Lionheart. You got Street Fighter. I mean, almost every movie.
Double Team.
Yes.
I thought it was Double Impact.
It's Double Impact.
No.
Is it Double Impact or Double Team?
Huh?
Well, it depends on which one. Yeah, go ahead. Try both on your Google search and let us know what you find.
No, Time Cop. Wasn't he in Time Cop?
He was Time Cop as well.
Yeah, where he had the huge mullet.
Yep. What was it?
I don't want to see Van Damme with a mullet. That just sounds wrong.
It's Double
It
Impact.
is Double Team. It's
Double Impact.
I thought it was Double Impact.
No, Double Impact is when he has his twin. Double Team is with Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I remember that movie.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's two
Yeah,
different
they're supposed
movies.
to be related in that one too.
Jesus fucking
No.
Universal Soldier.
Yes.
Oh, with Dolph Lundgren.
Yep.
Yes, that's actually a good movie.
Yeah.
That's
Death
I
Warrant.
saw him last week.
You saw who?
Dolph.
You saw Dolph Lundgren? Oh, he was there. Oh, I didn't
he
know
was there.
that. Oh,
That's pretty cool.
Shit, I would have loved to get that. I like Dolph Lundgren.
I tried to get, dude. It was really sad. He and Ian McDermott, their lines just like pittered out right around 3:00. Sorry. For those that have no idea what I'm talking about, I was at GalaxyCon Richmond for 2024 last week, and it was a shit show and a half. But I saw some pretty cool people.
So who did you see?
We got Peter Cullen, voice of Eeyore and Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
I got a signature from fucking MacGyver and Jack O'Neill.
Okay.
Nice.
Didn't you also see the
really
Blues?
all I got.
Didn't you see the Blues Clues guy or something like that?
Yeah. Crystal went and got a signature from Steve from Blues Clues.
Yeah.
Talked to Brent Spiner for a little bit.
Data.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Because he was like tiny, my small evolution of becoming a nerd, you know?
Yeah.
So, but it was cool.
Nice.
But yeah, Dolph was there. He was pretty neat.
That'd be awesome to fucking see him. All right, so other movies that came out around this time. We actually got some great movies here. We got Frantic with Harrison Ford. I'm sure you all know that movie. The Serpent and the Rainbow, the Wes Craven film, which is Goot. I'm sure you've seen that one. The Serpent and the Rainbow, yeah. John Waters' Hairspray, which is now this is
thank you.
Action Jackson.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh God.
Come on. And then we also have Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers.
That sounds like a fucking solid movie right there.
It's actually
That's a 5 out of 5.
It's fucking great. It's so fucking bad, but it's great. Then we got Shoot to Kill. We have Slugs, which is a horror movie from the 80s. And then we have Cherry 2000. So those are the movies that came out. But we're going to go ahead and get into the drink.
It's a pretty good list.
Yeah, it's some good movies. The Serpent and the Rainbow and Action Jackson is probably my top on that list, actually. Serpent and the Rainbow is pretty good with it's one of Wes Craven's good films.
This is fucking unbelievable. Like watching like the Shutter, like behind the scenes, like everything they went through.
Yeah,
it's fucking fascinating.
I just can't do the coffin scene.
Voodoo. Yeah,
the coffin scene because I'm claustrophobic and seeing that shit sucks. But Ragnar picked the drink of the show because it's his show. What are you trying?
I don't know. They're drinking something.
So
we're doing Sing Tao. Sing Tao.
Probably said it better than I would have because I probably would have fucked that up.
Yeah, you would have been like
I would have been to
sing
No, I would have gone like to sing katap to sing like
see you're already fucking it up.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Well known for me.
No, so it's a Chinese beer, and what I was trying to actually find was the actual beer that he was drinking in the movie.
What's he in the bar?
That would have been cool.
On the bus and in the hotel room. And,
okay, gotcha.
Yeah. because that's the only beer that he's drinking.
Yeah.
You do see this in one of the scenes at the bar. The second scene.
Yeah.
You see the logo. I was like,
but you can't make it out.
Yeah.
That was the problem. And I looked it up and I couldn't find anything.
There wasn't anything on it about what they were drinking? Okay.
No.
You talking about the scene when Ray Jackson are with him and they're doing the whole coin trick?
Well, no.
That's before.
Oh, okay. It's before. Like, it's when he gets on the bus.
Yes.
He's drinking a beer.
Yeah.
And in the hotel room.
Yeah.
He's drinking.
Okay.
So, and I couldn't find anything on it. So, and then I started going down a fucking rabbit hole of different shit. And then I got lost in locations.
Did the rabbit appreciate it?
No. No. My
figures.
No. it was spent. So this one here is, like I said, Tsingtao. It's an imported.
It sounds like it the way you're pronouncing it.
There's no other way to fucking pronounce it.
Tsingtao, it's impaired.
It's an imported premium lager. That's for you Americans. Lager. All right.
Pink Mally.
Let's see here. So there's nothing really on the bottle for info. So what do we got on the website is established in 1903 by German and British merchants as Germania Brauerungsau Company, Ltd., as one of the earliest breweries in China. It's currently the 6th largest brewer in the world.
Crafted using selected malt, hops, special yeast for a crisp, refreshing beer. I mean, that's the only thing it says on the back.
I tell you what, marketing teams are fucking geniuses because they make everything sound good. Even if, yes, you had to select these items in order to make what the fuck you're making. You're right.
Yeah.
They're not handpicked.
But they word it so well.
The idea of making this in China is fucking brilliant, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
yeah.
You can have little kids working on this and send it out for.
That's fun.
So this is
no shit. That's what happened.
So this is actually imported from China.
Careful,
This
there
isn't
might
made
be
in
sweat in the
America.
beer.
Huh?
This is actually imported from China, or this is actually, or it's actually made in America and just said.
It's imported.
It's imported, dude.
Made by Germans and British, made in China, imported out.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, how many fucking hands does this hit?
A lot. So there's actually two
I feel like
different
sanctions
ones.
would like keep this from coming through at some point.
Yeah.
Tariffs were for.
All right, guys, let's open our bottles.
And I'm a poor motherfucker and did not have a chance to get
you're
this.
fine.
So
Party foul, but we're good.
I will try it later and I'll give you my review though.
Cheers.
Interesting.
Oh, I have a beer of my own though. I will drink that and I won't give it a review.
Whoa. What? This has a very familiar taste to it.
It does.
Like
It's
it
a
tastes
lager.
like a beer that
It's a lager.
I know, but it tastes like another beer I've had before. Oh man, this is killing me because I'm trying to figure that out because it tastes just like I don't know. It's very close to Miller Lite.
Let's say Budweiser.
No, not Budweiser.
But it's like
I was thinking this a little bit of similarity there with that.
With Budweiser?
Yeah, with like Bud Light a little bit.
I haven't had Bud
Or
Light.
actually Budweiser.
I haven't had Bud Light in I don't even know when the last time I had a Bud Light.
Said it's like Miller Lite.
Yeah, that's how I see. Well, like I said, it's been a while since I've had Budweiser, so I could say this comparable to Miller Lite. That's my normal.
Well, the thing is, like almost all lagers taste the same.
Yeah,
You know,
there's nothing really special about this, really. When you think about it.
Now they had two different ones. This one and another one. This was $12 for $6. The other one was $22. So I opted for the cheaper version.
This is a very easy drinking beer. I mean, this is like I said, this is one of those beers that you can have in the garage when you're outside doing yard work or something like that. Like we've said that a lot about a lot of beers that we've lagers that we've had. You know, a lighter beer, and so I could see myself drinking this. So this is like one of those beers that you can just like knock out a whole case easy. You know, it's a very easy drinking beer.
Call me a pussy, but I've never been able to knock out a case easy. Like that's just too fucking much.
Now Guinness, no,
Okay, pussy.
but when it comes to like a case of Miller Lite in a fucking heartbeat, that shit's easy to go down.
Jesus
I
Christ.
want to see it now. I want to see you do it.
Sure.
Okay,
I'll do it.
How much is in the case?
Well, how big of a case do
36.
you want? No, like a 12 pack.
You won't do it during the Highlander show.
Huh?
No, he won't.
You won't do it. You won't do it during the Highlander show.
I'll drink beers throughout the Highlander show. I don't give a fuck.
You gonna drink a case?
No, I'm not drinking a case because I got to drink all this fucking shots that we're going to be doing every 15 minutes.
Well, hey.
Are you trying to call a bet? Is that what you're trying to do?
I'm seeing how far you go.
We're not doing another fucking bet on another goddamn legacy episode. Oh, fuck no.
Good. You see me chug beer. I can chug beer very easily, and you were very impressed. Remember at the beer fest?
You can also take that dick down your throat too.
Open wide road.
I know how to handle this dick. I know how to handle this dick.
Gay.
Okay, please get like a fucking audio grab of that.
That is an audio grab. It's already on there. It's on the soundboard.
Oh, that is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Give me the dick.
Good.
That's yours.
I'll go ahead and start first.
Yeah. What do you got? What do you think? Let us know.
I'll give it a 1.5. It's not a bad beer. It's actually, you know what? 1 3/4. I'll give it a 1 3/4. It's an easy drinking beer. It's like I said, this is something I can keep in the fridge and just drink on us. This is a good summer beer, in my opinion. I don't see this being like a winter beer or year round. I see this being more of like a warm weather type of beer. Mm-hmm. Something when you're working, something when you're doing work on the back, working on the deck in your backyard or mowing the grass, having this in your little beer holder on your riding mower and stuff like that. This is not a bad beer. 1 3/4. It's decent.
Okay. Goot.
So it for me, it was hard to find around here, like the Winchester, West Virginia area.
Uh-huh.
So I did have to go out to Total Wine. So I mean, it is. I do agree the drinkability of it. It's very light. The hoppiness does give it a whole somewhat of a different flavor compared to like say like a Budweiser or the Sam Adams lagers.
A little bitter.
You know what?
Yeah.
On the end, just a little bit.
When you say the Sam Adams, I can. All right, I didn't even think about that. Yes.
Yeah, it's like a blend between that, but it's unique. It's very minute uniqueness there. So, I mean, it's not a 2. I'd give it 1.5. I could drink this again easily, but I have to go out of my way to go get it.
Did you ever finish out that Lights Out beer for Christmas?
Fuck yes, I did. Yes.
I'm so sorry.
I remember that shit. I remember in the episode where we all said it says, "Hey, Goot, so how do you like it?"
I'm convincing myself I'm liking it.
No, but it was the funniest thing is that it was like, "Goot, so how you like it?" It says, "Well, I have to because I got to drink this whole fucking case."
The more you drink, the more you like it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, just keep the ball rolling, baby.
Right.
All right. So Goot, you give it 1.5.
1.5.
Cool.
All right.
I actually agree with Goot on this one. It's about a 1.5. It's very familiar, but it's very different on the same thing. Like I said before, like a lot of lagers, they're pretty fucking very similar.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And this one here falls into a fucking category, but it does have like on the back end of it a little bit of bitter bite that you get from like an IPA.
I wouldn't say that. Really? I mean,
a little. All right, the hoppiness of it.
Too. Yeah, it's a hoppiness.
That's what I mean.
A little bit, barely. Fuckhead? What?
Oh no,
Jesus!
I mean, that's what your fucking shit says. Fuckhead number 3.
Yeah, and Goot's fuckhead number 2, and we're
Well,
fuckhead number 1.
I don't want to claim to be the main guy, you know.
The fuckhead guys.
Oh.
What the fuck? You're pointing at me for? Yes. I can see what you're saying about the IPA, but it's like mid, like really like low, like barely.
Yeah.
But I see what you're saying now. But
yeah, I mean, it's not it's not an IPA. What I meant is like the bitterness
of an IPA
of an IPA.
There's a slight yeah. No, I also have to agree with my 1 3/4. I think it's a little bit above a half. That's why I put 3/4.
Yep.
Like I said, this is something I wouldn't mind having in my my fridge for like just going out and doing work in summer. It's not a bad beer. I'm actually kind of shocked. I've never had it before. I mean, I've never even.
Dude, I couldn't
this
even
before.
find it. I probably spent about 15-20 minutes walking up and down the fucking beer aisle there.
I knew you were gonna have a hard time with this one for the movie. And so
I found when I finally went back into the aisle, I was looking down because like there's one section that has 2 beers and it's this one. It's this one and the like the gold version of this.
Oh, wow.
This shit on the bottom row, and it's just those 2 right there.
So the gold version is the same brand, but it's a different.
It's a different one. It's
really
$22.
Oh, so that one was more expensive. This one's a more cheaper route.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Well, when you think about it, this
Total Wine.
Yeah, Total Wine.
Yeah.
It's just literally it's on the bottom shelf. If you're not looking down below, you're gonna miss it.
Interesting.
And it just has a little fucking tag that says China.
And that's
it.
And this is the only place that you can find Goot in your area. The only place you can find this was at Total Wine. You couldn't find this anyplace else.
Oh, I had to drive about 90 minutes to get it.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Really?
Dedication, man. For me, the Total Wine's in Gainesville, Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was looking around and like
I always forget we have a Gainesville here, not Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I never even think about Gainesville, Virginia. It throws me off.
East of Haymarket and Warrenton.
Oh yeah. A lot of states actually have the same, like there's a lot of Staffords. There's a lot of
Springfield.
Springfields. There's a lot. I don't think there's any more Fredericksburgs, but I've heard of
Frederick.
Yeah, Frederick County. Yeah, that's in Maryland, right?
Yeah.
I believe so. But
Well, there's a Fredericksburg, Texas.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Fredericksburg, Texas. They're considered a sister city. We have another sister city over in Germany for whatever reason.
I want to go visit our sisters. Go see how the family's doing over in Germany now.
Yeah.
All right, so that is the end of our first segment. So we're gonna go ahead and take a break, and we will be right back.
Listen to this fucking bullshit commercial. This is not a bullshit commercial. It's awesome.
Hey, having a hard time trying to stay up, trying to record these podcasts late at night?
Or are you up late, working, driving trucks, working in the shop, trying to provide for that damn family of yours?
You need coffee.
Well, let us tell you about this one company we got right here. It's called Coffee Bros. Now, they got a very select blend of different roasts: light roast, medium, dark, espresso. Now, each one of these has its own flavor profile.
These two brothers from New York made this amazing company with an amazing coffee that you could order online.
So you just had the espresso roast.
Yes.
And did that thing wake you up?
I couldn't go back to sleep. Oh, man. It was smooth.
Nice.
It had that nice chocolate taste to it. You can just taste the chocolate.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't give you that bite like other coffees do.
Or bitter.
No, definitely not bitter at all. This is smooth, sweet, aromatic. This coffee here will absolutely wake you up when you need it to.
The coffee here is dedicated to freshness, quality, and consistency. Use the code BAF10 to get 10% off your entire order. The link for the website is in our show description. And I'm telling you guys, it's worth it. This coffee keeps you awake, especially for the late podcasting that we do.
Yeah, it's very much needed.
Try out Coffee Bros. Coffee Bros!
What the fuck is this? This don't taste like beer.
It's fucking beer tasting Jelly Bellies.
No, it's not.
Jelly Belly.
Well, it's got a little bit of a beer taste
No,
to
it don't. Let me lie to you. It tastes stale.
Oof.
Maybe that's what it's supposed
store?
to be.
I don't know.
Dollar store
Stale
general?
beer.
Ron, I have a Sour Patch Kids jelly beans for you.
Oh, good. I like those. I've actually started to develop a taste for those better than the sweet tart ones for some reason.
Hell yeah. Really?
Something fancy.
Yeah, sweet tarts.
Fucking bougie.
All right, guys, we are back with the show for Bloodsport. So, Ragnar, I almost said your name. Ragnar, why did you pick this movie?
Kumite! That's why.
Because Taekwondo.
Yes.
Ninjutsu.
Yes.
Tai Chi.
Never limit yourself to one style. Proceeds to get his ass handed to him for 6.5 months while only showing proficiency in Taekwondo.
Yeah.
I love that compilation.
I've been kind of on a nostalgic kick lately. So this one here really fucking fits with my theme of
Movies you grew up as a kid.
80s nostalgia.
Yeah.
Kids movies, you know? So, yeah, the movie came out, I was probably 5 or 6.
Oh, you saw this when you were 5 or 6 years old?
I probably saw it when I was like 7 or 8.
My mom and dad used to be
I'm
a part of those.
I'm seeing like an 8-year-old Ragnar in like dressed up as Frank Frank Dukes for Halloween.
Like, put up your dukes.
My mom and dad actually had one of those like Columbia House or something like that, where you basically get like VHS tapes sent to your house like every month or something like that.
Oh, fuck, that shit's a scam, dude.
Yeah, well, we were a part of that, and we had we had Lionheart on VHS, we had Under Siege, we had Kickboxer, and we had Bloodsport. So I actually remember watching this with my dad because he was a big fan of those action movies and stuff like that. So that was a fond memory of watching this and seeing this. I keep getting Bloodsport and Kickboxer mixed up. And then when I saw this one, I was like, oh, God, I remember this. I remember they're both tournament movies. I mean, they're both the same thing when you think about it. But this one is based off of real events, which...
Yeah. Honestly, you guys are going to laugh because I got this mixed up with Blood and Bone.
Did you watch the wrong movie?
No, Ron was like, "Have you seen it before?" I'm like, "Yeah." Wait, this is not a bunch of black guys.
Blood and Bone's a fucking amazing movie. I love it.
Yeah, it is though.
Yeah. So this is your first time seeing this then?
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're a virgin for this one. All right.
Pop it.
Yep. It was pretty bloody.
But it's a little bit.
I tell you what, Chun-Li looked a lot different in this one, but had the same size tits.
Almost similar to End of the Dragon.
He was more cut. He was more ripped in this one than he was in Enter the Dragon, though.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh no, I was referencing Chung-Li from
In his
Mortal
boobs.
Kombat.
In his boobs.
Oh, Street Fighter.
But tits. There you go. Yeah.
Tits.
Well, what you talking about?
Yeah.
You're talking about Bolo Young?
Yeah.
Bolo
Yeah.
Young, yeah, 'cause he was actually, I looked at his filmography. He was actually in a lot of movies. Enter the Dragon. There was another one he was in, and this one, I guess, what he's waited for. But that fucking line that is in the movie.
You are next.
Yeah, that's super anticlimactic.
I mean, it's just his acting. But the thing was, when you hear it on the fucking screen, it sounds like it's dubbed, but it's apparently it's
That
not.
probably is.
No, it's not dubbed.
It's not dubbed. That's his voice.
No,
yeah. But it's just the way he
it's
says
But
it.
you got to remember too is that like the 70s and 80s Chinese movies,
Yeah.
right? That's what they sounded like. Though, reason being is those were dubbed, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yes.
But
Chinese
he's
English.
not. That's not dubbed on him.
Yeah.
For shit.
It really annoyed me when like he was like trying to pump the crowd up and he was yelling, but it was like he's like, but nothing. I'm like, you gotta fucking
Yeah, there's nothing coming out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He was such a fucking insult to the sport, though.
Well, I think didn't they also turn his back on him? I believe, right? At the,
Yeah,
kills
they
him after he
completely
killed the fucking
disrespected him
dude.
for that.
yeah.
you know, because yes, it's full contact. You know,
And it's one thing if you kill a guy, but he did it on a fucking
He did it on
purpose to make it,
purpose.
having fun.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think he enjoyed killing people, and I think that's why people looked down on him, even though he was kind of like the champion.
No, he was a fucking showboat, and he
Yes.
saw the death of a competitor as just another level of showboat.
Yeah.
attention. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he's
an
a
attention
complete
whore.
disgrace to the sport.
He was an attention whore. I mean, that's
Well,
basically what he
yeah.
was.
Think of it this way, though. Before Frank Dukes got there, he was the man. You know, he was the fucking champ.
Yeah.
And nobody fucking could beat him, and nobody could fucking touch him. So when his first fight, he broke his fucking record like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and like that set the precedence for holy shit.
Right.
Like, there's actually somebody here to fucking compete with.
Yep.
You know, so I need to start playing some fucking mental games with him.
Yeah.
You know, and he saw that Dukes and Jax were close. You know, they were buddies. And the only way that he could actually really like mind fuck with him, you know, is basically fucking destroy his friend and let him know that he's next. You know?
Yeah.
True, but Jax had no fucking point to be there. He couldn't fight worse shit.
Which I think is a
Jackson?
isn't that a common
Yeah,
trope in a lot of movies where basically like the friend is like hurt and fucking Rocky.
I mean, he was one of those guys that got there on
Rocky
pure
IV.
brute force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a biker fighter.
But I felt like
Yeah.
Rocky IV, Rocky IV came out before this. Was Rocky IV, I think it was 1985 or 1986.
I don't remember.
I'm trying to remember, but the thing is, it was before this. But when you think about it, it's the same thing because when Creed basically got killed off, and then Sylvester Stallone's character Rocky tried to do everything in revenge to kill what's his name, Dolph Lundgren's character,
Ivan Drago.
Yeah, I'm not saying that shit like Snow screwed up on that.
It's easy.
It's 85.
Ivan Drago. Was it 85?
Yeah,
So would you
85.
say that this stole from Rocky the same type of idea of a friend getting hurt or almost because he didn't
No.
get killed, but
No, and
I think it's just a good trope in martial arts.
yeah,
that's
it
what I'm
is.
saying. Yeah.
It is. And
It's
the
a character
thing you got to
growth
remember,
and, like, yeah.
Yeah.
you know, the thing you got to remember too is that originally this was a book.
This is based off a book.
Yeah. All right.
Did you read it?
No, I didn't fucking,
Let's be real. Books don't translate to the action crowd very well.
no, they don't.
Yeah.
And this came out. It was basically brought up in basically as a recount of Frank Duke's life. I'll get into it later about that wonderful
The controversy.
character.
Yeah.
so when this story came out about him, it came out in Black Belt magazine, early 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And the story was ran, and the publisher could not verify everything about his story that he's fucking telling him, but he felt confident enough in the information that he was able to gather to be true, so he ran with the fucking story.
Right.
And years later, to this day, there's so much fucking wrong with it that nothing can be verified about this thing.
Right.
So, and I'm gonna get into that. That's gonna be like 3/4 of the fucking show right there.
Because I know about the controversy and how it's apparently like faked, or that really wasn't the real him. I just don't know anything about it, so I'm actually curious to hear the whole story about that.
All right, so we're gonna kick this thing off here. All right, so originally the film was filmed in Hong Kong. All right, and it was filmed in the Kowloon walled city. All right, now this city here is basically a small military compound.
Right.
In Hong Kong until I think 94, when the Chinese president ordered the walls to come down from it. And the walls have been up there dating back fucking 800 years to the Song dynasty. So that's how long that shit has been up there.
Right.
And the city itself is very crime ridden and shit. You know,
this tournament was an underground fighting tournament, right? So this was actually more for.
So if pay attention in the movie, you'll hear what the hell was his escort's name?
I don't know. He was a cool fucking guy, though.
He was fucking funny as shit, dude.
You talking about the little guy with the glasses?
Yeah, he reminds me of like Japanese rockabilly guys. Have you seen them?
Yeah. Oh, here Kenneth Sue. He was Victor.
Yeah, right? There you go.
He was their handler. You hear him say that the IFAA is co-sponsoring this event.
Right.
All right. The International Fighting Arts Association.
Right.
It's a real thing.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think they would.
So I honestly don't believe. Now, the Kumite is real. Don't get me wrong. It's an actual event. And
do they still hold it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they still hold it.
But it's not this super secretive, underground, no holds barred fucking competition.
But was it in the past?
Back in the 50s and 60s, it kind of was.
Okay, yes, so that's what I was saying in the past.
It's word of mouth. It's not beer fest.
Yeah.
No, but like it's not this whole fucking like when this took place, right? It wasn't this whole. Yes, it was secretive, but it's not this super secret squirrel shit underground where everybody knows about it. It's not like Fight Club,
right?
You know, first rule of Fight Club:
don't talk about Fight Club.
Okay,
yeah.
So it's not really like that, you know, because you have a reporter there who knows all about this,
right?
You know, so
yeah, but it did have ties to, like he mentioned, the triads, and it would be, you know,
yeah,
it did serve in some of its points as like a how would one say, like a neutral what the hell's a parlay point between Yakuza and triads and things like that, because it was a very honored tradition. It was still managed, it still had rules, but at the same time it was based on this traditional idea of you can't really show full prowess unless you are going full contact.
Yeah, exactly.
That kind of thing. It wasn't a points based deal most of the time,
right? As
most other martial arts were.
Okay.
And with this tournament here, there's video of supposed of Frank Dukes competing in the Kumite in the late 70s.
Really? Is it on YouTube or anything, or?
Yeah, it's been up there for years though.
Oh, okay.
So cool. you can easily fucking type it in and fucking find it.
Because I saw the Frank Dukes. He had like a beard and stuff like that. He had he wasn't bearded. Oh, okay.
No.
Then maybe I looked at different pictures because I thought I saw newer pictures of him right now. And
pictures back then he had like a mustache. Pictures now he's clean shaven.
Oh, okay.
So he's like 60 something, I think, right now.
Yeah.
He was a fight coordinator for that, for Bloodsport.
Yeah, because so nobody. Funny thing about it is the fucking wardrobe for the film he didn't like it. He didn't like any of the fucking outfits. So there was no budget in the movie to have the costumes changed.
Mm-hmm.
So from what I saw was that he called his wife back in California,
Mm-hmm.
spent his own money on all these different fucking outfits
Right.
for it and shit because he wanted it to look authentic.
Yeah.
You know, but with him, he was a fight corner, just like Goot said. And when Van Damme, it's funny, you don't think of Van Damme being out of shape.
Huh.
You know?
No.
Exactly.
And he got the role. He actually got this fucking role.
Was he one of the producers of the movie?
No.
Okay.
He was an editor,
Okay.
which I don't think he's credited for
All right.
as an editor. Because the film was actually shelved for like 2 years because the director fucking hated it.
So this movie was filmed in 1986? Or was it shelved, like not being filmed until 1988?
No, it was completed, done, everything.
Really?
But it was shelved for like 2 years because the director hated the way it came out. So he was just going to fucking kick it out the video. But
I mean, I can kind of understand.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know what the unedited, what that version looked like.
Right.
But he had his in-house editor edit what Van Damme did. Because Van Damme edited all of the fight scenes
Right.
himself.
Oh.
And the in-house editor edited the rest of the film around those
Okay.
and shit. And it was good enough to fucking kick out the theaters.
Well, it's a very short film. I think it's only like an hour and 30 minutes from what I remember.
Yeah,
So-
it's not long.
All right. So real quick, educate me, guys. Van Damme.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, I know who the fuck he is. Don't go there. All right. But was he like a martial arts purist or was he an action guy?
No, he's a martial artist.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I know he's a martial artist. He was a fucking black belt, like second degree black belt in Taekwondo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But was he when he came into going into the movies and stuff, was he more of a purist as far as adhering to the martial arts thing, or did he want to show like flashy action, or did
A
he
little bit of both.
Yeah,
It's like a sex symbol because he has no pronounced style. You have like
Yeah.
Tony Jaa, Muay Thai, and like Jackie Chan being the action kind of guy, but it's funny. He does his own stunts. I mean, Steven Seagal is more for hand-to-hand combat.
Man,
Then you have like, but that's all he does.
he practices bullshido.
Yeah.
Yes, bullshit. Yeah.
Indeed.
Bushido.
I mean, shit. He
Yes,
he
I
was-
will win a fight by doing that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I believe he was a stuntman beforehand, wasn't he? Because especially like
Yeah.
he was a stuntman in Predator. There
Yeah.
you go. Yeah, because he was the one in the suit and he fucking couldn't stand it and he was getting annoyed about it.
He didn't like he didn't like being in Predator because the suit was so confining
And you couldn't see him.
And no, it wasn't even that. It was so confining and that there was no fucking martial arts.
He
That
was
his
upset
reason
because he
why.
couldn't kick Arnold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember talking about that in the Predator episode where he quit, and then they replaced it because we saw the original suit and it looked like a fucking giant insect or something like that. It was fucking weird as shit.
That shit was weird.
There's a video or pictures of him wearing like the thing on his head and everything else. But yeah, Van Damme. That's why when I thought of that, because I could see him being a stuntman beforehand, before he did movies of his own, being the main character.
Yeah, so he lied his ass off to get this role. So Predator was supposed to be his breakout role and shit. But for those reasons that we just said, that didn't happen. So and he was doing like little minuscule fucking side roles in a bunch of movies and shit, and doing odd jobs here and there in Hollywood. But he supposedly spotted the head of Canon Films outside of a restaurant one day and ran up to him and told him like all this bullshit.
Well, Canon Films is known to make very cheap, very low budget movies.
As you can see, this is a $1.5 million budget.
I think Masters of the Universe was Canon. Goot, do you know some other movies that were made from Canon that are very low budget? Because I know Canon was like very big. I think Canon's back too. I think they're starting to make.
They are.
Yeah, I think they came back out.
Is this another branch of like Canon photography company?
No. This was just a very low budget movie production company that actually has a lot of classic movies. You know what? I'm actually look that up. Go ahead and keep talking. I'm gonna see what movies that they've done.
Well, he lied about his fucking prowess and acting and shit, and supposedly he did his famous fucking high kick, in his face.
Tornado kick. Yeah.
And that's how he got hired, and he hired him apparently on the spot for a $25,000 contract. Frank Dukes likes to be in the spotlight, and he has a very weird fucking mindset and mind frame of anything in general, because even his people that know him and in his military career, fucking his superior officers even said that like he has this weird delusion of grandeur that he is meant for all of this stuff. So if he thinks it up, he believes it, and it's true to him.
Just a full-on egotist.
Yeah.
Okay, here's some canon movies that we Delta Force.
Yeah.
We got Cobra with Sylvester Stallone. We got Masters of the Universe. They did Missing in Action, Cyborg, American Ninja, Bloodsport, of course.
American Ninja.
Yep, 10 to Midnight, which is actually a good film. Superman 4.
Go back to American Ninja.
American Ninja.
Yep, click on it. I forgot the actor's name.
American Ninja is canon. I gotta see what we got here.
Well, anyways, look that up. But
they did Death Wish. I mean, I saw
Superman 4,
Boogaloo,
Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. Like these are the last American Virgin. All right, so you said American Ninja?
Yeah.
All right,
yeah, look up the main actor. But the main actor from American Ninja, he was actually supposed to be Frank Dukes, but he was too tall. So that's why they went with Van Damme.
1985.
How tall is Van Damme?
He's 5-something.
Michael Dudikoff?
Yeah.
Michael Dudikoff. He played
Dudikoff.
Joe. Yes. And then we have Steve James as Jackson. The actors in
5'10".
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
Van Damme?
Van Damme's 5'10".
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
so he's
actually
exactly as tall as me.
It's actually short.
That's weird.
I'm surprised.
Hey, fuck you.
Fuck you, dude. Fucking 5'10" ain't short. Oh, son of a bitch.
I thought you were 5'11".
I'm 5'10", dude.
Oh, well, I'm 6 foot.
I'm 5'10". Are we the same height?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
I just never noticed. That's weird. Okay.
Okay. But no, the Canon Group is like well known for cheaper movies, and you could tell that this movie's cheap. But it to me, this is still a fun movie. I think this was a very enjoyable movie. The acting is god awful, especially in the beginning with the fucking kid, the young Van Damme character. The acting
what you didn't like
that was pretty bad.
That was bad.
You didn't like that?
I was watching that. I was like, God. I was like cringing at the fucking acting at this, but then I was just like,
it was a shitty French accent.
Yeah.
It was just all around.
What do you mean?
Just the way they were saying it. It was just fucking god awful. And the father, the one that Van Damme who adopts the Van Damme character, he's actually played in
Tanaka.
Yeah, he's played in a lot of movies. I've seen him in a lot of. I would say he's typecast in a lot of movies.
Well, I'll get to that in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a whole fucking round robin thing with that.
Yeah.
The cool thing about it is to save on money, they didn't hire any stuntmen for this thing. All the people that you see in the movie
are real martial artists.
They're all practitioners.
Yeah.
And shit.
I kind of figured that
in one way or another.
And they all had a different type of like what was the African dude that was like rolling around and everything else, which I thought was really cool type of. What kind of martial arts is that?
Monkey fighting.
Yeah, it was monkey style.
Monkey. All right, so that is that. Okay, it's called monkey style.
Yeah, it's a type of Shaolin monkey style.
Capriar wannabe.
No, it's not capoeira. It's not capiara. It's capoeira. But the capoeira is Jamaican. It was developed by. It's actually a super cool martial art. If anybody knows about it.
Well, did you ever watch the movie on that?
I know you do. What?
Did you ever watch the movie about that? No.
There's a movie about that type of fighting style.
Yeah.
What's the movie?
I forgot the name of it.
Interesting.
But
so
it's
the,
like
the
a
whole
90s
idea
movie and shit.
Yeah, the whole idea behind capoeira is it's a martial art disguised as a dance, and it was developed by Jamaican slaves because they weren't allowed to practice any kind of martial art, so they disguised it as a dance. And it has this really sweeping back and forth momentum-saving style.
Yeah.
And it actually holds the world record for the most efficient roundhouse of any martial art.
Interesting.
Like,
it's very athletic. I mean, you're rolling all over the place, basically.
Yeah, it's basically just throwing your entire fucking body into some motherfucker. It's like getting them hit by a car as a roundhouse for capoeira. It's fucking insane.
I prefer drunken.
what?
I prefer drunken kung fu.
Drunken Kung Fu.
Drunken Style is badass.
Is that actually real? I always
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So the Jackie Chan's Drunken Master is
classic
based on
movie. Classic.
yeah,
movie.
it's based on Drunken Fist or Drunken Style.
Yeah.
And it's super fun to fight in that style and to learn. It's a blast.
Yeah.
So
You don't get better at it when you're drunk.
Yes, you do. You get fluid. You're more fluid. Jackie Chan
All
proved
of the
it.
confidence, none of the ability.
Hey, that's all it takes. So one of the main ones, Paulo Coca. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyways, he was the Muay Thai fighter that you see in there.
Frenchie from Bad Boys?
Huh?
Frenchie from the Boys?
No, that's not him. He looks like him.
The boys.
He looks exactly like him.
You're talking about the guy that had the really strange, super extended Muay Thai thing go. Okay.
He was actually a world champion Muay Thai fighter.
Is that the one that he went in?
Okay, so he was just doing that to get the bump.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one that the Van Damme character Frank Dukes went against before he went against Bolo Young.
That was a semifinal match.
Yeah. What kind of fighting is that?
Muay Thai.
So Muay Thai. God damn, there's so many different fighting styles. It's unbelievable.
Oh my god, yeah. So Muay Thai, it's the art of 8 limbs? Is it?
Yep.
Because they specialize with elbows, knees, feet, and hands.
Yeah.
It's fucking gnarly shit.
Yeah.
Especially if you're good.
So fucking.
And what country of origin is that?
Thailand.
Yeah, Thailand. Okay, that's right.
Oh,
yeah.
And he was actually
and these
the
Muay
first
Thai
Westerner.
fighters, like, sorry, what?
He was actually the first Westerner to go over there and train it.
Oh, they're offering Muay Thai visas now, so you can go over there like separate from a student visa just to study Muay Thai boxing now.
I'm good.
Interesting.
I'm good. I'm not gonna go over there and get my ass fucking
I would
handed to me.
love to do that. No, but these guys are badass. So
Yeah,
they'll
they
do
are.
like 40 5 a year as their professional, whereas boxers and UFC fighters around here they'll do 3 fights a year
3 to
max.
4. Yeah.
2 to 3.
Yeah, but these guys are in the ring like every week.
Well,
Every week,
that's their fucking heritage and their fucking lifestyle over there. If you're
Yeah,
training, if you're
absolutely.
training over there for that,
Tradition.
they take it so fucking serious that they'll beat the shit out of you over there training just to see if you're gonna fucking quit or not.
Oh yeah.
So if
you got to learn how
last
to
a
take
certain-
it first.
Yeah, if you last a
You
certain
can
amount of
check and
time,
kick. Yeah.
then they'll actually fucking keep you to train you
Interesting.
and shit.
It's like Army combatives. Combatives 1 is just learning how to get your ass kicked for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Combatives
much.
2 and 3, you actually learn how to fight.
You know,
I did train Muay Thai in college when I was an MMA fighter, so it was a fucking blast. I loved it.
Dude, yeah, and it's awesome. They're like, yeah, condition your shins. I will, however, say that didn't work for fucking bullshit for me. It just makes you learn how to take the pain more. It does not make your shins hurt less.
All right, let me ask you this: Ray Jackson's character, is that more wrestling because he didn't really?
he's a boxer. He's a brute.
Okay, well that's what I saw.
That's just a big biker dude that has gotten there through sheer force.
Okay, that's what I figured because I figured it almost made it look like he was like a wrestler from he would be like a wrestler in WWE or something like that in WWF. That's what it seemed like.
Yeah, he's more that guy that doesn't have any skill, but God help you if he gets his hands on you.
Yeah, like Andre the Giant. I would compare him to like almost like Andre the Giant or the other dude that actually there was the other dude that did the bear hug on the other guy because I know that's a well-known bear hug, basically just crushing your opponent.
Yeah, I don't know what his style was
because I don't think it is a style. I think it's like what Chase said, it's just brute force.
No,
I
it's
took it as like he was like a wannabe sumo wrestler, but it was like he didn't do the traditional.
Oh, you're talking about the huge Asian guy?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was probably sumo. Honestly,
That's what I was thinking, but it's not. Maybe I don't know. 'Cause it didn't obviously seem like it. But
I mean, sure shit wasn't Wing Chun.
Fuck that.
No, that's what the skinny little shits were doing.
It's it, man.
Oh, yeah. Fucking what was it? No, it left me. Okay, cool. Never mind.
Good job. So all right. So you remember how I was saying earlier that when you're talking about Bolo Yang,
Mhm.
him being like typecasted,
Yeah.
and shit, right? So, Michael
Sarah.
Kesey? No, not Sarah. He's a badass though. It's Quissi. I don't know how to pronounce it, but anyways, so
Queasy.
sure, we'll go with that. Why not? You remember, the kickboxer that Bolo Yang was fighting when he fucking snapped his leg in half?
Yeah.
And shit,
Oh, yeah.
right. He was actually a friend of Van Damme who trained with him at Shotokan Karate in Belgium. So he was in this one the kickboxer, right?
Right.
But since you keep getting these fucking movies mixed up,
Kickboxer and Bloodsport? Yes, I do.
All right. So
every single time you said that, all right, I'm ready. We're going to go ahead and schedule out Kickboxer. Dude, no, that's the wrong movie. Bloodsport. Like, fuck.
So he was actually Tong Po in Kickboxer.
Oh, the one with the fucking ponytail?
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit. Really?
Yep.
So he was originally going to be cast as him?
No, he was him.
He was Tong Po. Are you confused?
Yeah, I got confused.
Very confused.
Okay, all right. The kickboxer.
Typical.
The kickboxer in Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Right? That fought Chung Li.
Yeah.
Okay? That snapped his leg.
Right.
Right? He was Tong Po in Kickboxer.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry. Now I got it. Interesting.
Oh, man.
It's
now,
Ron.
You had 4 people in same movies together. Okay. So you had Bolo Yang, Roy Chow. All right. They were in Enter the Dragon.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I read about that on the IMDb.
Yep. And then they were in Bloodsport.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then the detective, what was his
The elder one?
name? No, Philip Chan.
Okay.
He was a detective in this, all right, with Bolo Yang and Van Damme. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then those 2 were with Van Damme in Double Impact.
Jesus Christ.
So, like I said, it's a round robin.
Yeah.
It all
I
goes
was gonna
together.
say, it sounds like quite a little troop there.
Yeah. And they were all typecasted and shit for everything like that.
Well, actors working with other actors in the same movie over and over again is pretty common, actually, in a lot of movies. And it makes it for better because they have good chemistry and stuff like that. So,
Oh, yeah.
the Ray Jackson character that was played by
Stevie Ray Jackson?
You remember Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds?
I do not.
You've never seen Revenge
Really?
of the Nerds?
I have.
Yeah, remember
But
the
I do
big,
not remember.
remember the big
But
guy?
I do not remember Ogre.
His name was Ogre. Nerds, that would always says.
Have you ever seen
He
the
said
movie?
he said Revenge of the Nerds.
Yes, just don't remember Ogre.
No, well, that's the Ray Jackson character, Van Damme's best friend, basically, where they befriend each other when they're playing the arcades, which I thought was a great fucking scene, by the way, when they're playing the.
Yeah, it was.
The game.
It was.
What? Think you can give me some competition?
Sure, I'll try.
That's what I like to hear. Kid who isn't afraid to lose. No, I got it. I want to take your money. You ready?
Yeah.
You like this kind of fighting, huh?
Yeah,
You want to see some real fighting, you can see me fight at the Kumite.
I'm here too for the Kumite.
Aren't you a little young for full contact?
Aren't you a little old for video games?
You want to go at it again, huh?
Yeah.
Not bad, kid. Name's Ray Jackson.
Which
I'm from
do
Dukes.
you know what game that was?
No, I think it was.
I would hope it's Street Fighter.
It was not.
It was on Street Fighter. Street Fighter ain't even been out yet.
Kickboxer.
I don't know. I have to look that up.
I'll
now.
look it up.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll be able to find that.
No, it actually looks like a very familiar game. It looks
It
like
does.
a Nintendo game. I'm trying to remember. I think it's just called Karate.
I think so.
I think so.
Karate Chop.
What game?
Karate Champ.
They
maybe
play in.
That's what it is.
Is that what it is?
The arcade game is called Karate Champ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's right. 1984 Karate Champ game. Was it on Nintendo? I think it was on Nintendo.
It's an actual arcade.
Okay. So it looks like the game Karate on Nintendo. That's what I thought it was. So
it's not the Karate Kid game, dude.
No, just Karate. The game is called Karate. Karate. Yes. Yeah.
So this movie, funny enough, was the main reason Mortal Kombat was made. Though.
Yes, and seeing that fucking scene, the fucking the nut. What's it called? The nut.
The fucking nut punch.
Yes, nut punch with the.
There's nothing else to call it.
Well, no, that's the thing.
Buster.
In the Mortal Kombat game, I remember where they were getting the actors to do the roles because it was like digitized and everything.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to get Van Damme to play Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that everybody knew that in the past. So the new MK1 that just came out with a skin for Johnny Cage where you actually have Van Damme playing Johnny Cage. So it's actually really cool because it's a callback to the original Mortal Kombat. Because a lot of the moves, they were trying to base it off of Johnny Van Damme. I don't know why I said Johnny Damme.
Sounds like a porn name.
I said Johnny Daniels. Is that what it is?
No, but you could definitely see a lot of Johnny Cage, like especially that fucking move. When you saw that move, I was like, oh fuck, it's Mortal Kombat. Fucking love that shit. The nut punch and everything with the fucking splits. It was, and that's what they based it off of. And I thought that was really, really good. Cool.
I fucking love Jackson's line. Where he's like, "You might want to stop that. You might want to have kids someday."
Oh, the part when he's when he's inside of his when he's in his hotel room and he's just on the two chairs and everything.
Just looking at it.
I think Van Damme is he's very popular for being known how he can do those fucking splits because I mean that's got to be painful.
Yeah, because he did the splits on the two fucking semis.
And he was just having was that double impact?
No, that was an actual commercial.
Yeah. No, also Van Damme did it in a movie.
Not in a movie.
Lots of movies.
I thought he did.
No, not. He's done the splits a shit ton of times. Yeah, but not on two moving semis.
Yeah. I think that's pretty fucking cool, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's really.
And then you had Chuck Norris upping him, doing it on a plane.
You what?
I remember that commercial. I know exactly what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Who's better, Chuck Norris or Van Damme?
Chuck Norris.
There you go.
Chuck Norris.
There you go.
So Chuck Norris actually. When they were done filming Enter the Dragon, I think they stopped filming.
Wait.
What?
Return of the Dragon.
The sequel?
No. Yeah, that's where Chuck Norris was.
Return of the Dragon, not Enter the Dragon.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, wrong one.
I know Jackie Chan was also a stuntman in Enter the Dragon, wasn't
he? Yes, I think so.
I believe so. Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee.
No, he was not on set for Enter the Dragon. I think it was Return of the Dragon.
All right, hold on. I'm looking that up. Enter.
But anyways, so
because Bruce Lee was head of stunt coordinators, he was a stunt coordinator for Enter the Dragon too.
Yes, he was in Enter the Dragon. Jackie Chan before Lee speedily subdues him in a headlock. Yes, he's one of the guards in hand-to-hand combat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Jackie Chan, because I remember reading about that in the past and everything else. So
you wouldn't recognize him. Yeah, I see it now. I'm looking at the scenes. I don't fucking know that.
Yeah. I read about that when I was doing a whole thing about Jackie Chan because
I want to do a rewatch of those movies now.
Jackie Chan's fun. Enter the Dragon's a good movie. That's a fun one. But now was this
anything Bruce Lee's badass?
Was this Van Damme's first movie that he did other than like his first like starring
This was
role?
his actual lead role.
Okay, that's what you said. Okay.
For this one. They actually Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee after they were done, they got done filming. They had much respect for each other. And they were at the hotel talking about like how everything went on set and everything like that. And Chuck Norris was telling him about like his high kicks, but Bruce Lee always he likes low kicks.
Right.
Low and like actually not even mid kicks, but low kicks and shit to the legs and such. So him and Chuck Norris in the hallway of the hotel on their floor till like 4 a.m. They were fucking teaching each other. Chuck Norris was teaching him his high kicks, and Bruce Lee was teaching him his fucking low kicks.
That's pretty fucking awesome, actually, when you think about it. Two
fucking titans just chilling.
Two legends basically like teaching each other moves, like sharing moves and everything, sharing techniques and everything. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that was cool when I fucking read about that shit.
The Van Damme's never been in a movie with Chuck Norris.
Yes, he has.
Dumbass. We just did it.
Knucklehead. Just fucking did it, dude, like 2 weeks ago.
2?
Jesus Christ.
I'm still watching the loading circle.
I'm
like
talking
over his
about.
face.
He's buffering.
I'm not talking about Expendables. I'm talking about in the 80s.
You said they've never been.
Okay, well, God damn it! I'm talking about now. I'm not talking about the fucking recent shit that we did. Fucking dumbass.
So angry.
I'm calling myself a dumbass because I fucked that one up.
Jesus, man. You're killing me.
I love it here.
Simple mind.
Killing me, Ron.
Simple mind.
So, you remember? Do you remember the first fight?
Yeah,
that Van Damme had.
The first one with the
it was with the
in the tournament.
Yeah, it was with Hussein.
Yeah,
Hussein.
Yeah,
Hussein.
Yeah,
the one that he had the beef with at the bar with the chick.
Yeah,
is it just me, or did he look like he was from Taiwan and was wearing?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't losing my mind, and like his buddy was Middle Eastern and not wearing the headdress. I was so fucking culturally confused there.
That was the whole point.
I got the clip, by the way, if you want me to play that when they're in the bar.
Well, hold on. So that fight scene there, right? So that's when he broke the world record for fastest knockout.
Yeah.
12 seconds.
No, it's like 12.3 or some shit like that. I took screenshot. I took photos of the end credits and shit when they
I know that record doesn't stand anymore.
So,
oh yeah.
But that fight scene there, he actually knocked him out unintentionally. So you remember when he fucking when he knocks him down, right?
Yeah.
And he basically just threatens to fucking knock him out, and he plays dead.
Yeah.
You know, then he gets back up. When he grabs his shoulder, Van Damme, he didn't mean to do it. But when he fucking came around with that swinging elbow, he actually fucking connected on his jaw.
Ooh, Jesus!
Fucking knocked him out.
So the tooth on the ground was real.
No, I think that was added effect.
No.
Really?
And more than one.
That actually happened. The tooth that was actually his real tooth flying in the ground.
The whole thing was real.
Oh fuck! See, I didn't know that. I thought. It was just
shit!
An
No, I was
effect to the
I was
movie.
just fucking joking. Okay.
No, that whole thing. So when you see him laying down, he's fucking knocked out. He's done. They kept that whole thing sequence in there.
That's probably pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Because when you think about
you can't beat real acting.
Yeah. Because there were a couple shots in this movie where you can see that they were, phantom punches and stuff like that. You can definitely see that in the movie. But when you see these martial arts going against each other, especially like Van Damme and everything, and seeing them roll around and everything, it looks real. It looks like they're really, just like Sylvester Stallone actually takes punches when he's doing the Rocky movies and everything, which makes it more realistic to see it because the camera gets the whole angle instead of seeing the phantom punches and everything. So I thought that was really cool. I didn't realize it was like that. All right, we are back.
We never left.
You're a fucking liar.
Yeah.
Live from Yellow Spring, West Virginia.
With Deadpool. Say hello, Deadpool.
He's a guest star.
You turned him off.
I turned them off.
Oh, bad Deadpool.
Should I keep them on? It's like,
Sure, why not?
No.
nah.
Fuckhead 1 and 2, and fuckhead number 3.
See, that's why it got all fucked up because you wanted to change it.
No, I did the virtual background. I wanted to see what that was, but I don't know. It's fucking StreamYard things. Anyways.
It didn't fucking work.
Back to the movie.
No. Tish. Let's see here. What is your favorite Van Damme movie?
I'll go last.
What was your why the reaction?
Because mine is probably stupid.
So go first.
Great.
We start the bar low and go high.
I fucking love Street Fighter, man. No, I fucking love Street Fighter. Street Fighter is so fucking great. It's just so bad and so fun. I gotta pick Street Fighter. Street Fighter is just it's just one of those bad movies that you love. So
do you think this is like after when he like came back and left and went to the Peace Corps and then he found out he had powers and then he fucking fought Bison and everybody else?
Jesus Christ.
He fought my dog? What?
Lionheart is a strong second, though. Lionheart is a strong second. So there you go. There's mine. There's my pick.
Fuck?
Okay.
For me, it's Universal Soldier. I love that movie.
Yeah,
like
that's
that
a
concept
good
of being programmed and just breaking that concept and like getting thought back and being human and just Dolph Lundgren in the back, his number that being the side, the antagonist was fucking beautiful. It's a Good movie.
The thing is, I think they did a more recent Universal Soldier. It came out a couple years ago with Van Damme and Dolph. Didn't was it both of them that came back?
First one came out in 92. Okay.
The last one, what was the last one released?
Hold on.
Like 4 of them or something like that.
Universal Soldier Day of Reckoning, 2012.
That's probably the one.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it's got both of them in it. So
God, I don't remember anything about that. I saw it, but I don't remember anything about that movie.
It was bad.
I heard it was good from what I remember. I remember hearing it actually had good reviews, but maybe I was wrong. Because you said that's the 4th one or the 3rd one?
I don't know.
The Day of Reckoning.
No, I saw like the first half of it. It was actually okay.
It's number 6.
Yeah, Universal Soldier Regeneration in 2009. Then there was...
Oh, no, that's the one I saw. They did one after that?
He did a couple of them.
Well, those 3 are on his thing. So...
Well, fuck.
Oh, no. Universal Soldier The Return in 99.
Yeah, 98. There's Unfinished Business.
Had, Goldberg in it. Then Day of Reckoning one.
Brothers in Arms.
Was that one of them?
Yeah, number 2.
How many are there?
6.
No. Number 2 was fuck, dude. I just had it.
It was 98. It was Brothers
99.
in Arms.
The Return.
Okay.
And did they all have Dolph and Van Damme?
No, the second one had Van Damme and Bill Goldberg in it. Then
I get it now. So 2 and 3 don't exist. They must have said fuck those movies. So yeah, there's 4 then.
Yeah. The first one, and then The Return, Regeneration in 2009, and then Day of Reckoning in 2012.
Which actually, Day of Reckoning has Van Damme and Dolph in it.
Yeah.
Blackwater.
These are the ones that have Van Damme in it.
Well, Van Damme and Dolph actually started another movie called Blackwater together. I mean,
Blackwater in 2 words or 1 word?
It just says black. It's 2 words. Blackwater.
Okay.
Looks like a submarine movie, actually. Universal Soldiers in 2007.
I don't know. I kind of want to see a Dolph Lundgren Van Damme mockumentary of Blackwater.
God, I remember Nowhere to Run. I remember that movie. Jesus. That was a good one. God damn. And the Quest, I still love the movie The Quest. I think The Quest is actually really good. I think that's a good
for Camelot or
no, for Van Damme.
Whoa, The Quest.
The Quest
I know,
for Pussy.
I'm making the joke because I haven't seen it, you fuckers.
You haven't seen most of these movies.
We've already been over this.
Chase, what is your favorite Van Damme movie?
Universal Soldier. That shit's awesome.
The original. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a very good one. I would say Kickboxer. Aside from Bloodsport,
I would have
not including Bloodsport. No, not I'm doing this fucking movie, but I'm not going to include it.
Okay.
I would say Kickboxer and Universal Soldier would be a very strong second.
So yeah, Lionheart, I think is
Lionheart would be is right there too.
Yeah, Lionheart's good. I enjoyed Lionheart a lot. Street Fighter is just stupid fun. That's all it is to me. I just find it stupid fun, and I love Raul Julia as M. Bison. He just really dedicates himself to that role.
He was a good actor for that.
And it sucks because he passed away. I think the year that it was released, or the year after it was released, with a heart attack. And he's an amazing actor. Always will be Gomez Adams. That's one of his best roles right there. But he was fun as M. Bison.
He's just missing the stash. Yeah. That's it. That's the only thing he's missing. Yep. And he's missing Morticia to ooh and ah over the whole fucking time.
I'm really upset that Christina Ricci isn't Morticia.
I think Stu was upset too, because I think that's his one-way ticket or whatever.
The hall pass?
Yeah, he fucking loves Christina Ricci. A lot.
Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah. She's fucking amazing.
She is. I remember seeing a photo of her online as Morticia, and it was like, she would have fit perfectly for the role. That would have been great.
Oh my God, yeah.
But no, they pick, what's her fucking name? Catherine Zeta-Jones, which to me was not a good pick. That was weird.
It wasn't bad.
No, they got her at a pretty good discount rate since she hasn't been in anything good for I don't know how many years.
Yeah.
No.
Well, plus, a lot of these actors, they're doing fucking straight to DVD movies, That's like Van Damme, most of his fucking filmography Aside,
most of it was direct to video.
Well, aside from up to mid 90s and shit, anything after mid 90s are like all straight to DVD movies.
Definitely agree, because that's a huge problem facing Hollywood now. I don't think there's not many stars that's like, if they're in a movie, you're gonna go see it.
Yeah,
it's that these stars are meaningless now. Like, unless the story's good or the movie's good, yeah, people will go see it.
Yeah,
but now I think they're all overpaid and there's just all CGI and shit.
Well, Bruce Willis, I think, also was in a lot of direct-to-video movies in the late 2000s. Before there was every once in a while he was in a theater release, but a lot of direct-to-video. I even saw Morgan Freeman in some direct-to-video, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Every actor, I think, every big actor goes through like a dull phase.
Yeah.
You know, where they're not in these fucking top billing movies.
Right.
You know, if the movie does go to theater, it's a very small release, and you've probably never heard of the fucking movie before.
Sly and Arnold, I don't think they've ever been in any direct-to-video releases. Have they?
They have.
I know Sly has been in one or two, but I can't remember Arnold.
Everybody, all A-list actors have been at some point in their fucking career.
Yeah.
You know, but the thing is that you don't really remember them.
Yeah, Mel Gibson. He's been in a lot of direct-to-video.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's because they fucking blacklisted.
And now we wouldn't even call it direct-to-video. It's like direct-to-streaming now, when you think about it.
Yeah, guess he learned not to drink.
He was just being honest. He was just telling
people
how he felt.
That's the problem, is I think he was.
You know what? Honesty is good sometimes, though.
Yeah.
It's not always the best policy,
I said sometimes. All right.
If an asshole pull their phone out, then you're in fucking trouble.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
No, I never said that. Well, we have video right here.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
So, we were talking a little bit about the Frank Dukes. What is you choking over there?
Fuck.
I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, well, he muted himself. Good job. He's fucking dying over there. Crystal, save him.
What the fuck, dude? Are you just acting now?
Can't hear you.
He's on mute.
That pipe is for air, not beer. What? Oh,
went down the wrong pipe?
I'm good.
All right.
I'm fucking crying. That hurt.
Hear Crystal in the background looking all worried now.
Yeah, she came in here wondering if I was dying. I was just muted and suffer in silence. You guys continue.
All right.
Thank you.
So, man, Frank Dukes is he has a lot of fucking claim to fame bullshit on his repertoire, if you would.
Yeah, I'm curious about this.
It's a fucking long laundry list, man. So, all right. So he claims that his father was a decorated military veteran who was part of the Britain's Jewish Brigade. Okay.
Okay.
Now, his dad got out in 1974, I think it was.
Okay.
And that brigade didn't start until I think 1975. I think that's what it was.
So it was complete bullshit then.
Mm-hmm.
How did he get
that's one of those weird things where
how did he get away with it?
You make these claims and you realize people can just check records, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And especially if you're famous enough that people know who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
No, because with him, honestly, he has this fucking delusion of grandeur. Oh, I'm sorry. I was totally off on those fucking dates. My bad. His dad served. He claims that his dad served in the British Army's Jewish Brigade in 1943.
Okay.
When the brigade wasn't formed until 1944. So I was mixing up dates. I was mixing up his service time with his dad's.
Oh, okay.
So, but he has like fucking delusions of grandeur that if like he thinks it, then it's true. It's believable.
Right.
You know? So with a lot of practice and everything, like you can make anything believable.
Right.
You know? So he says that during his dad's service, his dad his dad met a Japanese martial artist of ninjutsu,
Mm-hmm.
all right, named Senzo Tanaka. So according to him, Tanaka is the greatest martial artist that ever lived, coming from a family of 40 generations of martial arts masters, especially in the style of ninjutsu, since that's what Frank claims that Tanaka taught him.
Right.
You ready?
Okay, I'm not going to knock ninjutsu, but at the same time,
not knocking the art, but this same person, all right, same name, was ironically the same backstory in You Only Live Twice, the James Bond film.
That is fucking weird. Which Bond was it?
I just told you.
No, You Only Live Twice. Yeah. Which Bond? The actor.
Fuck, I don't know.
Sean Connery.
Probably Sean Connery.
Twice.
Sean Connery, yes.
Was it Sean Connery? Okay.
Well, it's just weird to think of, the greatest martial artist to ever live being a practitioner of
ninjutsu.
Farmers figuring out how to beat shit up in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Chase. No, that was perfect. I'm saying thank you because most people don't know that.
It's like, again, I'm not going to knock the art because it is badass in its own right, but at the same time, I would not venture to say that ninjutsu would even be in the top 5 most effective art forms.
What would you say are the top 5 effective?
Oh, Krav Maga. BJJ is
it's effective for ground fighting.
It's arguable.
It's a good base.
Muay Thai.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. BJJ, Muay Thai, Krav Maga. What else would I put there? What else? What else would you put there?
Judo.
Yes, the subtle art form is repeatedly hitting people with the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. God bless. What else? I'd go Wing Chun.
Wing Chun?
Yeah.
Wing Chun is an exceptionally effective. It's another one like Krav Maga. There's really no scoring system. It's all about taking down your opponent as quickly as possible.
Okay.
But there's no footwork in it. So you would have to get that from another art form. But it was developed by a female monk, I believe it was, right?
Correct.
And she was like 5'2".
Mm-hmm.
And so she developed Wing Chun based on geometry. And yeah, so in every other style out there, you put your feet out and get real locked in with a crouch. And in Wing Chun, you actually go pigeon-toed so that your feet are pointing to a point in front of you equal to how far out your arm would reach.
Right.
And this creates a very, very well-structured striking geometry. And you can get incredible amounts of power out of small movements. Granted, you're not going to get something like you would out of boxing.
Yeah.
But it's very effective, especially for smaller statured individuals.
Okay.
Well, it's quick movements.
Exactly.
You're not winding up like you are with fucking boxing or taekwondo or fucking Muay Thai.
Right.
You're not throwing your body and your hips into it. It's very fucking quick movements, and the strikes are accurate enough, and I don't want to say like predetermined, but they kind of are with enough practice with it.
With good.
Actually, you know what? I think I want to put.
You. That's what
I think I want to put Drunken Fist on there too.
Whoa.
Everyone was kung fu.
Kung fu fighting.
Yeah, I would put Drunken Fist on there as well, just because it is so unpredictable, and people that don't know about it, and if you actually want to use that style against somebody, they can't read the body sign very well.
I always thought that fucking art was actually like a joke, but I guess it's a real thing.
No,
it's
real and very effective.
It's legit.
Because every other martial art out there, you watch the hips to see when they're gonna fucking punch you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not very trustworthy in Drunken Fist.
Yeah.
It's I don't know what the heck. Yeah.
If you fight someone with that style, you're gonna get hit. It's gonna be a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're catching a few. I will tell you.
So his next, let's see, he served. So in the movie, he was in the Army, overseas, and you got. And the thing is, in the movie, everything is from him and shit that has happened.
Yeah.
To him.
Right.
All right. And
So was Duke's Navy SEAL, Green Beret, Big Red One guy?
yeah, sort of. So he was in the Marine Corps from 75 to 81 in California. Never went anywhere.
But he claimed he did.
He claimed that he is highly decorated from Southeast Asian conflicts. Okay. Vietnam War.
How did he get away? How did he get away with all these lies?
75. Huh?
How did he get away with all these lies?
Back then, you couldn't really fucking fact check shit. You know?
Fucking crazy.
I mean, you could with a POI, but
yeah, but it takes a lot of fucking time.
Yeah.
To get through all of that bullshit. And
I say POI, I'm an FOI.
Trying to get fucking military records, you know, like one, it's hard as shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's difficult. So there's a lot of fucking paperwork that you have to go through. And you also need the right paperwork and clearance to get it.
Right.
Like I said, you know, the Vietnam War ended in 75, which he claimed that he had gotten numerous citations and awards for in those conflicts. He also claimed that he was recruited by the CIA and
okay, so you know how I can tell you didn't? It's because you told me about it.
You're supposed to keep that fucking secret. So,
well, no, you can say that there's a bunch of different jobs in the CIA.
Yeah,
you can be an analyst.
Yeah, but was he saying he was a special agent or like that?
He was a spook. He's claiming to be a spook. All right.
Yeah. Oh hell no, not with a fucking ego like that. There's no way.
No, he claimed that he did a lot of operations behind enemy lines for the CIA during these time frames, which were later on debunked. You know, claiming to have killed hundreds of enemies in using a variety of different weapons during these missions.
Wow.
One man A team.
He was.
So, Jerry Springer said further was it further testing determined that to be a lie.
Yeah. So when he was found out that he was a complete fake and that all this
that's
was
what it was.
Bullshit,
he stuck to his story. But the problem is that when he would get caught in a lie, right, or something that couldn't be verified,
somebody confront him about it.
Yeah. A bunch of people would confront him about it, but he would get defensive about it and then tack on another lie. So you're just adding more shit to your pile.
Jesus.
So your original fucking story is so diluted now by
love it
everything that you're fucking saying.
So everything in this movie based off of this character is complete bullshit, and he made money from this, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah,
he did.
Wow.
Well, he also founded Duke's Ryu,
Hollywood scam,
fucking ninjutsu dojo.
I think that was the end of the titles. Wasn't that the end of the titles?
Yeah. Which is still, I think it's still around, actually. I know he's got a Facebook page for it.
People still actually go to it knowing that he's a fucking fake?
Yeah, no, they issue wife beaters and American flag joggers as your gi.
Oh.
All right, Napoleon Dynamite. You're just missing the fucking American flag headband now.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, you're right. My bad. I'm a red, white, and blue belt.
I love that fucking movie. That movie's fucking hilarious.
So he claimed from all of his secret missions that he was awarded the Medal of Honor for everything that he did.
How did he lie about that and get away with it?
So he has, you can buy shit anywhere. You can buy medals anywhere.
Oh yeah, right? You can buy ribbons and all. You just go to a surplus shop.
But the one that he was actually, and on set he was fucking wearing it too, I believe.
Oh,
but it's not. But it's not the Medal of Honor.
What is it?
It was
What, a Navy Cross or some shit?
Purple Heart.
No.
cross.
It was actually another country.
But he claimed it was the medal. But he claimed it was the Medal of Honor.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So, what's this guy doing now?
Dukes Ryu.
So he still owns Dukes Ryu. He's still making the money off of it. And wow.
So I mean, dude, he's got
with the advent of Google, how do you still have a job?
He's got a fucking Facebook page for it.
I'm surprised he hasn't
personal
gotten
Facebook
sued.
page and shit.
He's not gotten sued at all. Or anything like that?
I don't know.
Well, that's the thing.
Sued.
So stolen valor is a chargeable offense, is it not?
It is. If but he was in it. Yes, it is.
Okay, you can be in and still have stolen valor.
You can. You can, absolutely, because there's guys that claim to be fucking Navy SEALs and they never were, and they were in the military.
I love that. Was it? I forget who the fuck
Shipley.
it is. He's got a YouTube channel, and he's a
Shipley
previous
is the one that does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he's a previous instructor, and he's like, "Oh, really? So you were in what class? Oh, I was in here with these guys. Do you remember? Because I don't know, man. I just don't remember you. It's wild. Oh no, it's you probably didn't remember me. Yeah. There's no way you're gonna forget people that went through fucking SEAL training, my guy.
Jesus,
fucking dickheads.
Yeah.
I'm just shocked that he got away with all
medal.
this.
It was a different medal that he had.
When was he proven wrong though? Like what was the timestamp on like when this was all found out to be bullshit? Like early 90s?
I'm gonna say early 2000s ish, somewhere around there, but I'm not exactly completely sure on that exact date.
I always thought it was like the early 90s. I didn't realize that it went on that long until everything was called out for bullshit. So he got away with a lot.
Well, the thing is though, is that he, like I said before, he just compounds lies on top of it.
Right.
So the ability to actually, like, that's a lot of fucking fact checking to do.
Yeah.
And not everyone is going to go through like all of that.
Yeah.
So, and like I said before, he was recruited into the CIA and then sent into the Kumite to take down the criminal underground of that fight and shit, which isn't true.
Jesus
it's a fucking
Christ.
Real quick,
At least they got a good movie out of it when you think about it. I mean,
they did get a good movie out of it.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess you got to give credit to him for coming up with a story that's fake to make a good movie, but it's movie. It's not real. So when the whole thing about based on true events and all this shit.
Yeah, that wasn't me. That was you.
That was good. I was wondering what that noise
my
was.
mic.
Oh, you're good. The whole thing about it being, like I said, it came out with a good movie, but it should stay movie. If they took the subtitles at the end of the movie out, I would have, I think that would have made it better because that's all fucking bullshit right there at the end.
Well, no, now you do.
Yeah.
But when it came out, it made for good shit.
Yeah.
Like this one person is that fucking good.
Right.
To beat all of these fucking people. Now, here's the funny part about this. Okay. So his first year in the Marine Corps was 75, right?
Uh-huh.
He claims that he went AWOL to go to this fucking tournament.
Which is in the movie.
All right. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, here's the kicker with this. It's a 3-day tournament. Okay. He claims this is a 60-round single elimination tournament.
Yeah.
All right. It's held every 5 years, obviously. Now, he changes details of the events and obviously different bullshit that's happened.
Right.
Throughout it. But so he claims that it's a 60 round single elimination event.
Yeah.
There's generally a couple, like over 100 entries, though.
There was, do I have it here? Because he had one claim about winning, and this claim here, if you break it down, okay, it's 60 rounds.
Was it the claim they were undefeated for like 5 years in a row and won like 329 fights?
That's what it was. Thank you.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
what it was.
that was the end credit of the movie, and I saw that. I'm like, there's no fucking way on earth that's possible.
Yeah. Yeah. And I broke that down in my head for it. And it equaled out to like, he went undefeated. So and he knocked out every single opponent. And
every single one, huh?
yeah. And when you break that down, that's it's like 300. Fuck, what was it?
So it's all bullshit, though.
Well, damn, man, why hasn't he gone and fought Tyson yet? You know, shit, he's coming out of retirement. Might as well.
Right. It is.
Come on, big balls.
How old is Tyson right now? He's in his mid-50s or mid-60s?
Old as
60s.
fuck and ready to dish out a beating to some bitch ass.
So technically, they would both be at the same age when you think about it, because this guy's in the 60s.
Oh, that's what it was. It was.
Yeah, probably. I guess
the most consecutive single tournament knockouts was 56. I'm glad I took pictures of this shit.
Yeah.
So out of a 60-round tournament, he fought 56 times.
Mike Tyson's 57 years old, but yeah, that whole claim at the end there, like his fastest kick was 72 miles per hour. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
No, that's not implausible though.
I know,
because like back then, right?
Yeah, but have you seen
But
Dana
now-
White and his kicks?
Who?
Dana White's kicks?
No.
Holy shit.
I mean, I've seen Joe Rogan's kicks. Those things will fucking kill you.
Am I getting the two bald guys mixed up?
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Joe Rogan's kicks.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's like, I don't think Dana White does that anymore.
No, you're right. It's Joe Rogan, but the motherfucker sounds like a shotgun going off. And
it does.
What's his kick speed?
I don't know what his kick speed is, but I know his power is fucking stupid strong.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's like terrifying.
But I know when because they were trying to figure out the fastest punch, fastest kick, and the amount of power behind it, the force of it.
Yeah.
A few years ago, and the fastest recorded kick was 135 miles an hour.
Wow.
Bruce Lee?
No, recent. Bruce Lee
Oh.
was not there because he's dead.
Yeah, I know.
No, I forgot who it was.
You got all fucking sad, James.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, because it's fucking sad. Bruce Lee was baller.
He was. Also, his son was great too.
Oh, that fucking new trailer is fucking horrible.
Oh, thank you.
Dude,
Thank you.
I'm fucking pissed.
Thank you. The fucking crow looks fucking god awful.
Yes, it does.
So we bullied a studio into
Oh, there it
changing their
is.
character design one time. We should do it again.
Well, you know, Chase, you're hosting that episode in September.
Yeah.
Crow.
Yeah. And we might pretend this new one didn't happen.
Let's do that,
Yeah.
please.
You might have to watch it just to see how bad it really is, just for that episode.
That's what I mean. I'll check it out, but we
Yeah.
might pretend it never happened.
Just watching the trailer though made my fucking eyes hurt because I'm used to the gothic darkness. That's what the original Crow was, and this one's going for like more of like a.
I'm sorry. It looks like an Aryan kid tried to fit in with the punk dickheads
He's got
in
a
high school.
fucking
Like,
mullet. He's got a fucking mullet. It's fucking stupid, and also, I'm not gonna get into it because it gets into, my. Yeah.
I'm sorry. If I have to watch Skarsgård on the top of a building, swaying to the music and playing his guitar all solemn like, looking like a fucked up Cabbage Patch Kid that somebody got markers on,
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah.
They're not going to show that.
Yeah, we
Seemed like
tried to, recreate the most iconic scene, but you fucked it up.
They should have never touched the Crow in the first place because I remember it was gonna be Momoa that was gonna be the original
It was gonna be who?
Jason Momoa.
Momoa.
That's 3.
That's 3. You fucking
Get the wheel. Here, I'll get the wheel for you.
Wait, what? I said it wrong. I did.
Momoa.
Momoa.
Yeah, you said
Not MoMA.
You said MoMA
Or
twice,
Mahoa.
and then Maho.
God damn it, you guys fucking assholes.
You suck.
You
not
do
us.
it to yourself.
All right, so like we were saying,
Plus, we couldn't let you go a whole episode without it.
No, it's
I
always
knew
me
if I
though.
said it, you would fuck it up again, so that's why I said it.
Strategy, sir.
Checkmate.
It seems like Everclear has just like been the popular
all night
choice
yesterday.
of drink last night. Now it's fucking this morning.
Ooh.
This man.
You say this morning? It's 2:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, I don't know what time it is. Fuck. I need to go get a shot glass.
Go take a shot. Like, I feel nothing.
Just take it from the bottle. You got.
I'm not
trying.
No. Fuck that. Get too much of it.
Shit. So the fastest kick was 136 miles an hour from a 5th degree Taekwondo black belt, Bren Foster.
Okay.
Let's see here. Who was that doesn't say the other one, but
Can you imagine being in a gym with that guy, not realizing he's there, and just hearing him crack on a mat with like one of those kicks?
I know. It's fucking insane, dude.
What the fuck was that?
Who the hell brought the shotgun in?
Outside.
Yeah.
Cheers to BAF.
Did you forget what show this was?
He did.
He almost did.
He did. Yeah, so he was actually he was under investigation for stolen valor. Actually.
Good.
But he got away with it.
The medal that he had was actually reserved for only members of the Army, not the Marines. So the idiot claims he received the Medal of Honor, and he has a Army medal that is Army specific instead.
Jesus.
Like, you're a fucking dumb shit, dude.
I just can't believe that he got away with it.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't believe that. And so there's nothing. So is he? What's he doing nowadays? Like other than owning the? I
don't know.
Wow,
that's pretty much it. He's probably just.
Does Van Damme regret doing the movie because of it?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Well, he got his paycheck.
No,
I was going to say that.
Fucking
no. He got to start. I mean,
he told Van Damme that he is too out of shape to play the fucking role. So he threw him into a fucking 3-month training course to get him into shape.
Really?
Yeah.
This guy seems like a fucking dick.
He's a dumb shit, honestly.
Jesus Christ.
No. The trophy itself, he bought at a fucking a trophy shop in California.
That's fucking amazing.
And he just put like an engraving on it?
I don't know what he did.
Well, he
with
had
it,
to.
but
I mean, I'm
that's
sure they had
where
to
it
have his
is.
name engraved in it. That's fucking stupid.
Where's the other part of it that I wanted to hit on? It was about fucking Tanaka. No. Oh, here it is. So there is no ninja master named Senzo Tanaka that has ever lived. And like I said, he took the origin from the James Bond movie.
Tanaka? You mean the anagram for katana was never a person?
No. Yeah.
Crazy.
So when he's confronted, Frank claimed that the film writer Ian Fleming knew the real Tanaka, using his teacher's story to write the character in the film.
Jesus.
So, like I said, dude, like I said before, when confronted, he literally lies on top of lies on top of lies, so that you get
stack
so
it up, baby.
Yeah, so you get so confused and dumbfounded by what the fuck is going on, you can't even process what he's saying to you.
So he's basically a professional liar.
Yeah,
he's professional at what he does to the point where people actually believe him, and it raises his.
No, I don't even think they believe him. Well, somebody obviously did because they signed him a fucking movie deal, but I think it's more so he's one of those fuckheads that just doubles down so often people just get sick of it and let him go because they don't want to put up with it. That's all I can imagine.
Yeah, but it sucks because he's getting away with it. When you think about it, he's getting away with all this shit, all this bullshit. So I don't know. It's fucking weird. But
here's a good one for you. So in '93, he attended the annual Draka martial arts trade show in LA.
Yeah.
And
please tell me something. Hold
on. At the event, UFC 1 veteran and karate practitioner Zane Frazier, Dukes allegedly hired Frazier to teach at his school. And he says, but he never paid him. Dukes never paid him. Frazier repeatedly beat him senseless in front of the crowd.
Frank Dukes.
No, No. Zane Frazier repeatedly beat Dukes.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah. In front of everyone. And
that's fucking awesome.
Here's Rory and Gracie, Big John McCarthy, and UFC co-founder Art Howie was actually in
Gracie, as
there.
in Gracie BJJ.
Yes.
Fuck yes.
And
it makes me happy to hear that.
Me too. Oh, yeah. That just that tickles the loins in right way.
And Dukes claims that he was wearing brass knuckles the entire time while he was beating him. Yeah, he claims that he was wearing brass knuckles the entire time. He was getting his ass kicked.
And he got away with that too?
No.
Dude,
God damn it.
He has no fucking
No. Dukes claimed Frazier was wearing brass knuckles.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He got away with people thinking that that's true. That's what I was talking about.
Oh.
The fight had to have been videotaped, right?
Nobody verified that he was wearing them. It's just a claim because he's supposed to be this badass martial artist that got his ass kicked. And
he's a
that's the only way he can justify
professional. He's a professional liar.
Yeah,
so he's good at telling stories. That's basically what it is. And people believe him. It's just shocking. And how, I guess I'm sure there's a lot of people that do the same thing. There's a lot of people that, do professional lies and say,
they're all over the fucking
but
place.
The fact that this guy's just a constant lie over and over again.
Yeah. Yep. Where was it? There was another one. I think I actually already said it. His CEOs even said that he never went AWOL or anything like that, and he always had these high delusional thoughts of fucking grandeur, like I'm meant to do this. So
he was pretending to be something that he's not.
Yeah.
I think,
this is what I was looking for earlier. From 75 to 80. He fought 329 matches, retired undefeated as a world heavyweight, full contact Kumite champion.
Hold on. In 2 years, he fought how many?
No, 5 years.
5 years.
Oh, I thought you said from 79 to 80.
No, 75 to 80.
75 to 80.
75. Okay. Yeah. I was about to say, this motherfucker was not fighting every other day.
Hey,
in his mind he was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so he was doing a fight every Friday,
basically.
Okay, this the tournament that's in the movie. How long is this tournament?
3 days.
It's 3 days. Okay,
yep.
All right. I was just curious about that.
Yep. 3 days, 60 rounds, and he knocked out. What did I say it was?
56.
It sounds like he counts his sparring matches as fights.
Oh, that's
maybe.
Even worse.
Who knows? All right. So, aside from all of his dipshittery,
bullshit history,
okay, his bullshito is what we.
It sounds like there's plenty to go around, though.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
Just an habitual line stepper.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think of the movie, though? Let's do some reviews.
Let's do it.
Yeah. No, I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Well, Chase, why don't you start first?
Okay. So it was. I'm not going to say it's a masterpiece. It's a good 80s flick.
Yeah.
Good pass the time, little action deal. And I think it probably did a great job of helping to reinstill the karate craze of the time.
Mm-hmm.
When did the Karate Kid come out?
Mid 80s. I think.
To me, though, because that was probably one of the most popular like martial arts movies of the 80s.
1984.
Was it 1984?
Was it 84?
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Yeah. First Karate Kid.
No shit.
Classic movie.
Never mind.
Fucking classic.
I was wrong.
That was a good one.
From the same director of Rocky.
Wax off. But it did a good job of. I don't know. It did a good job of a quick setup, and the defined bad guy. It's the classic 80s action flick. I'm not gonna say it's great. It's definitely not bad. It had some good humor, some good bro times. And showed a clear piece of shit of Chong Li. Yeah, I'd give it it's a solid mid grade, unless we're doing pint reviews already.
Yeah,
we are.
That's where we're at.
We're doing pint reviews. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't hear the buzzword. I didn't hear. Okay, so in that case,
Buzz.
It's funny that we have a word for our reviews, pint reviews. It's been in our show for so long now that it's stuck with it. I love it.
So I would give this critically 3.25 pints.
3.5. Okay.
Out of 5.
3.25.
Yeah, three and a quarter. As far as enjoyment, I'll give it a 3.5.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll take
Solid
it.
choice, man. I appreciate you having me watch this, even though I thought I already had, but that was
I know.
What was it would have been funnier if you thought you did and didn't need to watch it again.
Well, you was the other one was Bloodsport and Bones. What was it?
Blood and Bones.
Blood and Bones. Okay. So you thought, all right. I've never seen that movie. I don't know what that is.
Oh, you need to. It's really good.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I'll go next. I fucking love this movie. I grew up with this movie. My dad was big on the Van Dams and the other guy. Fucking I just forgot his name.
Seagal.
Steven Seagal. Like I watched all this stuff and I was like, I probably first saw this movie on VHS when I was like 6 or 7 years old.
Yep, same.
I mean, it's just fucking awesome. I grew up watching karate movies. What was special when you watching this again, like it made me flash back. Like it still holds up for what it is. It still holds up great. I mean, my kids, like 9, 7, and 5, they watched it with me last night. My wife watched it for the first time, and they're all into it, asking questions, and it was a fucking blast.
I don't even know why it's R-rated. Really, it's a very PG-13 movie. Yeah, it's R-rated.
The blood.
Yeah, it's the blood. It's the blood.
Other than a bone coming through the leg, and
his
somebody
ass.
Oh yeah,
you see his ass,
the whitey tighties,
in his what
was red,
reddish purple panties.
Panties.
That's what they were.
Kids, close your eyes.
Right? I forgot that scene was in there.
I was looking for some tits. I was waiting for her to show her tits off. I was like,
no
tits.
Nope, you saw his ass.
Bait and switch.
Yep.
But yeah, enjoyment. I'd give this a 4. Like for me, it still holds up. It made me happy just hearing the Kumite chant and like just the whole build up to the training. I always love a training montage.
Yeah.
I mean, it just gets me going. I fucking love it.
The music too is great.
It was okay.
Oh,
The music
80s.
was it Frank?
80s fucking music. I fucking love it.
Yeah, but yeah, critical. I give it a 3, just because just the story, Frank Dukes. Just the whole that stuff and like just some of the fighting stuff. It was like, God damn it, you could tell it's fake. So it's a 3 critical, 4 enjoyment, 3 critical.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ron,
you took the words right out of my mouth when it came to enjoyment. I definitely would give this an enjoyment of 4. This is a fun movie. The thing is, watching this movie, it's been a long time since I watched it because, like you said, I watched it on VHS because my dad had these when VHS was the biggest thing. We had so many VHS movies and a lot of I had the Lionheart and this. And the thing is watching this, laying in bed watching this and seeing this, I was just like, this movie is so bad, but it's so fucking great. Like the acting in the beginning, the acting was fucking horrible, but you enjoy the martial arts. The thing is the fight sequences, you are next, the Mortal Kombat references, which is funny because Mortal Kombat took from this movie and everything, which I love. Van Damme was actually a fun, especially the fucking chase scene with Forrest Whitaker and the other dude, the other agent or whatever they call. I thought that was fun, especially when the guys fell off the boat. But it had played that whole 80s music, but also the montage you were talking about. It had that song playing, and you see all the fucking montage of all the matches and everything. Especially, what's the one with the African dude doing the, what's it called? The monkey fight?
Monkey style.
Yeah.
I was talking about him training.
Monkey style.
Oh, no, even the training. No, the training was good too, but I actually like the montage when they're doing all the matches. That I enjoyed a lot. I enjoyed Ray Jackson. I thought his character was fun. Just a guy that they met in an arcade. And I mean, I could see that happening, just us meeting in an arcade and then becoming really good friends. And, they're fighting for each other, just having a good time, saying that he's the best. I really like the fact that I like the whole ordeal with when he got knocked down. I thought he was going to die because I completely forgot it. It's been so long since I've seen this, but he had a concussion or something like that. He had a coma and he took his Harley Davidson bandana and then he grabs it back when he defeats Chung Li and everything. I enjoyed that. This is typical 80s martial arts movies. I enjoyed the hell out of it. So enjoyment's a 4. Critical, I will probably give this a 3 because the acting is subpar. It's really bad acting, especially in the beginning. The kid that they picked to play young Jean-Claude Van Damme was fucking god awful. I'm not gonna lie. Van Damme, you can't really like him for his acting because when it comes to the 80s action stars, their acting is never all that good. You got Arnold Schwarzenegger, you got Bruce Willis. Well, Bruce Willis is okay, and Sylvester Stallone has acting chops. Arnold, not so much.
He developed them.
Yes, and Arnold, it's with the one-liners and stuff like that. That's what he's well known for. But his movies are just fun to watch. I think Tom Cruise is decent. Tom Cruise is a good actor.
His
you're about
acting
to cross
ability
that line
is 100%
about Tom Cruise.
Is 100% dependent on the length of his hair.
Have you ever seen him in Magnolia? He was great in Magnolia. A fucking great scene. He's a good actor. I'm sorry.
We're about to have
Jerry
World War
Maguire
III here.
Because I agree. I don't know why everybody's so fucking against Tom Cruise. He's a good fucking actor.
Because he's a crazy son of a bitch.
See?
I'm not against him. That's why I brought him up. He said good actors are in the 80s. So boom, there's another one.
There you go. What Cocktail? It was great in Cocktail. But I mean,
okay, calm down.
All right, but seriously, no. 4 and a 3. This was fun. I'm actually really glad that you picked this movie because this was a great nostalgic, fun watch. And yeah, I enjoyed this one. This is a good one.
Awesome. So I'll give this enjoyment 4.25, critically 3.25.
Okay.
It's like even after doing the fucking research for it, and I've known about Frank Dukes being a liar for years.
I think we talked about this in the past on other shows and everything.
And I've known about it for years. And the person itself is a scumbag. Like he shouldn't really exist anymore.
Yeah.
That's what I was just about to say. I feel like I could have gone without knowing about him being a real person.
But the only thing I give him credit is that at least he came up with they made a movie about him and the movie ended up turning out good. He's a fuckhead, but the fucking movie's good. So I will give him credit just for the movie story alone.
Yeah.
So that's about the only thing. Other than that, his fucking other bullshit that he did, fuck him. Who gives a fuck? But the movie's good. So
it is. It's the actors are good for the time frame that it's in. What I like is the fact that they actually filmed inside of that the walled city, which was secured.
Yeah. I have a question
during that time.
I have a question. Actually, the tournament mat. Are most mats like that? Like a whole what would you say the shape is? Like
it was like a half
like
pipe.
that? I've never seen a tournament mat like that before.
No, that was made for the.
So that was made for the movie.
For the movie itself.
I didn't know if that was actually a real type of mat because that was interesting. The way that
I don't know
it curves up like that.
Well, I don't know what they would do. Like in what's it called? Like private tournaments.
Yeah.
You know, like
usually it's like an octagon or a circle.
Back in the day, like way back in the day,
right?
You know, before.
I mean, now
publicized.
they've got the
now it's flat.
that new karate tournament that is done in like a it's like a conversation pit kind of deal. Like I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah, that one there is fucking weird as hell.
Yeah,
it's cool though.
It is. It's very cool,
That's
but
like
it's fucking weird.
Each wall is a 45-degree angle.
Yep.
Yeah,
and if you get fucking knocked into it and shit, you still stand up. So.
But yeah, I don't think you'd have seen that in a.
So it was made for the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was just a very odd type of.
Even the YouTube video of him in this tournament.
It was a flat.
It's flat.
Okay.
So
I guess they just added it for like maybe
it's dramatic.
It's just stylized.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you don't have this huge fucking mat to go and fight on. You have this little tiny area.
Yeah.
You know, see how good you are.
Right.
You know. So like I think everyone, like all the characters and shit did really well with it. And obviously Chung Lee is the villain.
I actually liked him.
You know, his Bolo Yang fit the character pretty fucking well. And he's been the villain in a lot of the fucking movies in the 80s.
Yeah.
So he did really well with that. Van Damme.
That man had some fucking pecs on him.
He
Jesus
did.
Christ.
Dude, have you seen him now? He's fucking tiny.
No, I feel like they're probably sagging like D cups.
He's tiny as shit. Now that he's older,
yeah,
he's not big.
Oh,
he's fucking tiny.
So he hasn't kept in shape.
That's hilarious.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he's kept in shape, but I mean, he's fucking tiny as shit now.
How tall is he?
He's not that tall.
Curious.
I think he's like 5'6". I think.
Oh damn!
Wow, that's really short.
Yeah, I don't think he's that tall.
Oh shit!
I don't know. Goot's gonna find out here in a second.
Just concentrate in anger, you know.
Because I see it.
Goot's our resident researcher here.
He is 5'6".
Ah, see?
Wow.
Yeah.
Good fucking call.
And how tall is Van Damme?
5'10".
5'10"? Okay.
5'10".
Oh, wow. See, in the movie, it made him look like he was actually bigger than what he was.
Angles.
Okay.
Motherfucker is 77 years old.
Yeah.
Jesus. He'll probably still kick my ass.
Wow.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed he will. You got your ass kicked by a geriatric.
Hey, listen, given what that man has practiced, I wouldn't even be mad.
No.
You know what? Fucking fair on you.
This movie is it's typical 80s with the action and the way the fight sequences go. One person punches, you stop it and hold it, and then you throw your punch.
The fucking cheating,
you stop their kick, you hold it, and then you kick.
Yep.
The cheating scene,
that's typical.
The cheating sequence, though, when he throws the fucking
was it just chalk?
I think
it was chalk or salt.
It was yeah. I think it was
seltzer.
It might have been salt because it made him basically blind.
Yeah.
But it doing like the whole slow motion
Alka-Seltzer.
effects when he just yells and screams. I thought that was a very cool shot of Van Damme when he's just like getting so frustrated, but then he does his whole like technique that he learned from his stepdad.
His stepdad.
Well,
his sensei.
Yadoshi.
Sensei.
I'm sorry, Shidoshi.
Well, the person that
nobody
adopted
fucking uses that.
Yeah. I thought that was really,
Ever.
the blind. Is there actually a real blind type of fighting at all?
Oh yeah.
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 Where it's basically where you cover your eyes.
Yeah. So it's less about being able to predict everything and more about being, aware of your surroundings and based on it's like learning what your stance is and then thinking what you, as if you were your own opponent, would do to counter that stance and trying to adapt to that. It's not, I know where you are, even though I can't see you, this mystical bullshit. They're not Jedis. It's being able to play that mental chess.
They could be. It's possible.
It was weird. I thought I heard birds in the background, but I think it was just your mic.
He finally heard it.
Son of a bitch. Yeah. They're I got a bunch of birds back here screaming that they want to get fucked because, it is springtime. That's all they're doing, man. It's not being pretty for your ears. They want to have sex, okay? That's the point of it.
You should hear the frogs at nighttime down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
How's that?
Still here.
Okay.
Still here. Don't worry about it. We got birds in our podcast.
So, all right. I want to thank you guys for joining me on this wonderful episode of
this was fun.
Of nostalgia and bullshito.
I had a blast, man. Thanks for having me on.
Well, I'm glad you were able to make it. Glad both of you guys were able to make it on today.
Yeah, no, this was so much fun and a newer way of us doing this with the streaming. It actually worked out pretty good.
It went really fast.
Yeah. It makes it easier. You don't have to drive all the way back home. You're already at home. And Goot, I think this made it better for you too. So,
like the first time I see all your faces.
Yeah.
Hi.
No, it was a fun. This was a great pick. This was a great pick, Ragnar.
Hope you guys enjoy this show. And I think that's it.
All
I think
right.
we're done.
Well, that's the end of our Barrel Age Flicks episode. So the next episode to drop is Quentin Tarantino's The Hateful Eight, which is what I'm hosting, and I'm looking forward to talking about that one.
They're so happy, though.
Yeah.
It's a happy bunch.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why they call it Hateful Eight. I mean, it's kind of misleading.
Couldn't imagine.
They're all pretty hateful. Walton Goggins is
Walton.
I was going to say Walton, not Walter. Walton.
Waiting for number 3.
Anyways, I'm not going to talk anymore. So anyways, if I fuck that up at this show, I'm going to be fucking... That sucks. Anyways, guys, that's the end of our show. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you all later.
Bye-bye.
Fuck off.
Thank you for listening to our latest episode of Season 4 of Barrel Age Flicks. If you like our show, please leave a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Guys, this helps out enormously. Give us a follow on Instagram at Barrel Age Flicks Podcast. If you would like to send us a special film request, please contact us via Instagram, and we will give you a personal shout out on the show. We are also on Facebook and Twitter. Our podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Buzzsprout, Google Podcasts, Audible, Pocket Cast, Spotify, CastBox, iHeartRadio, and Pandora. Make sure you check out Barrel Aged Chicks, our spin-off show where you get the girl's perspective. Subscribe to our Patreon for uncut video and early access to our podcast. Special thanks to Carl Casey at White Bat Audio on YouTube for his awesome music. This guy fucking rocks. Check him out. Want to give a shout out to Sammy, one of our guest hosts on the show who does our amazing album artwork. Thank you, Sammy. Our podcast only exists because of listeners like you. To find other great shows, head over to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. Hope you join us for our next episode. Later, guys.